Hello cadets, we have already discussed about notice writing and classified advertisement. So the first question in writing section is going to be either advertisement or notice writing. The second question in short composition in writing section is going to be either invitation or reply to invitation. So these are the two short composition questions. Each will be for 3 marks, and here all 3 marks are very important. Now many of you have committed mistakes in the pre-board examination in the case of invitations or replies. So how it is to be drafted, very important. So how formal invitation has to be, how informal invitation has to be, how formal reply has to be, how informal reply has to be, we have discussed in detail. But now we are revising that. And I want you all to pay attention so that you can write well in the examination. Format is very important. Remember that. If your format is right, then only you will get marks for content and expression. The format is only 1 mark. The presentation will depend upon the format itself. So definitely you'll be losing all marks. You may just get 1 mark if your format is wrong. So keep it in mind, format is very important. Okay, so let's go to invitations and replies. Now invitations are very important. When you want to invite people for functions, then what people do, they print invitation cards. So now how those cards can be drafted, how the invitation can be drafted, that is what we are looking at. So an invitation is a short composition. It is used to extend invitations for various occasions such as weddings, birthdays, anniversaries, farewells, promotions, death, public functions, etc. So invitations can be both formal as well as informal. Invitations can be printed on cards or can be drafted in the form of letters. So total marks, how many marks? 3 marks. Format 1 mark, content 1 mark, and expression 1 mark. So same marking scheme is followed for all short compositions. Format 1, content 1, and expression 1 mark. So let's go to formal invitations, which are very important. How to draft formal invitation? Informal invitations, very rarely they will ask in the examination. So pay more attention to formal invitations. And I'm quite sure you must have come across so many invitation cards. Go through that, the kind of language that is used. Okay, so let's go to formal invitations. Let's discuss about formal invitations. Main characteristics of formal invitations. A formal invitation is normally a single sentence presentation in third person. Formal invitations are generally printed invitation cards. We use them to invite guests on some auspicious occasions like birthdays, weddings, inauguration of shops, houses, etc. The invitation answers the question who, whom, when, where, what time, and for what. That is the occasion. So what is the occasion? Now, whether it's a birthday party, or it's a wedding, or inauguration, or a particular event that is going to be in the school, it's about what? The occasion, the function, the ceremony. The names of the invitee, names of the host, date, time, and venue. Okay, the other details include name, designation, and address of the organizer, sponsor, or host of the names of the chief guest or special invitees in case of an official invitation. If it's official function in the school or anywhere, so chief guest who is going to be. So if any special invitees are there, if guests of honor are there, all those you can mention there. Printed formal invitations don't include the name of the addressee. Invitations to VIP to preside over a function do carry the name of VIP prominently. Standard expression, select any one of the following expression. Now these expressions are very important. Solicit your gracious presence. You might come across in the greeting cards or invitation cards. Solicit your gracious presence. So that kind of formal language has to be used. We cordially invite you to. So become familiar with all that, or go through all those invitation cards that you have received, the kind of language that is used. So we cordially invite you to this particular function. Then cordially request the honor of your presence. Request your benign presence. So gracious presence, benign presence, you can use any of them. Solicit your gracious presence or request your benign presence. You can use benign or you can use gracious presence. Or seek the pleasure of your company. So any of these standard expressions you can make use of it. So remember any one expression, there is absolutely no problem. No need of remembering all, or you can remember two, there is no problem. Seek the pleasure of your company. So length as per CBSE guidelines is limited to 50 words. So what should be the length word limit? It should be 50 words. So 2 or 3 more or less, that is fine. But don't write too much or don't write too less. Keep it in mind. What is the word limit? And what is the word limit given there? 50 words. Now let's go to question number 1. So shall we go to question number 1 and let's see some of these formal invitations. So you'll gain confidence there, right? If you look at that. So first question, what is that? Messrs Shamlal and Sons are opening a new general store. And what is the name of the general store? It's a Galaxy Novelties in Gitanjali Enclave, Dwarka, Delhi. The inauguration ceremony is fixed for Sunday, the 19th October 2020 at 11 a.m. Prepare a draft of formal invitation letter for the purpose. So what is it? It's a opening of a general store or opening of a shop, Galaxy Novelties. That's going to be in Delhi. And the inauguration ceremony is going to be on Sunday, 19th October 2021 or 2020. So how will you write that? So here, you got it now how it is to be written? Now, Messrs Shamlal and Sons, they are the owners, they are the proprietors. So their names will be there on the top. Announce the opening of name of the shop. What is it? Galaxy Novelties, a general store. Now name of the place in Gitanjali Enclave, Dwarka, Delhi. So what is the function? It's an inauguration. An inauguration of what? Of a shop. So name of the shop is Galaxy Novelties. So the language you see what is used there. The language is very, very formal. Okay, language is very formal. Inauguration. On which particular day? Sunday, the 19th of October 2021. And time at 11 a.m. So totally you have to consider in the case of these 50 words have to be there. Now at 11 a.m. all are called and you can add in case if 50 words are not there, you can add some more details about it. Now here, what is it? It's general store. What all will be available? Now here, visit for all kinds of grocery and domestic items. You can mention some more grocery items, their names also you can mention. Avail inaugural discount of 10% on all goods. The kind of the discount that you will be getting it. And early bird, whatever you want, you can write that. Make it attractive also. But remember that the language that you use here, it has to be formal language. Okay, all are called. And remember the font size. So inauguration, you want to highlight that. So that's why what is you will see here, it has to be written in big letters. Okay, all in capital letters, big font size, you can make use of it. Whatever not very important, those all you can write in small font size. So you have to make it very attractive. The presentation has to be very, very good. Okay, so this is what is the invitation. I mean, in invitation cards, you will see all this. So go through those invitation cards. Definitely, you'll get a lot of ideas. Now, RSVP, please reply. I mean, respond, because how many people they can accommodate there in a particular there, that they will be able to decide depending upon your reply. RSVP. So please reply. Galaxy Novelties phone number, or you can add email ID also, you can add to that. Okay, I hope you have got it. So one example we have seen. Let's see one more example. Shall we go to the next example? Let's see the next example. Right. It's a question number 2. So let's see the second example. Now, first of all, you have to understand what is the question about. What is the question about when you are thinking of drafting an invitation? Okay, draft an invitation on behalf of Mr. and Mrs. Raj Karan of 38 Kamal Kunj Varanasi. So they have given the names, the one who is going to invite everybody, the host. So what is given there? Mr. and Mrs. Raj Karan. See here, all written in capital letters. Mr. and Mrs. Raj Karan. Now remember, this is a kind of example that will quite often will be there in the examination. Request the pleasure of your benign presence. You can use benign presence, you can use gracious presence. We have seen some of the standard expressions, and this is a standard expression. Request the pleasure of your benign presence, how it is written. And remember that invitation, that you can put it in a box. On the auspicious occasion of the 5th birth anniversary of their son, Nikhil, that is written there in bold letters. Very big font size is used there. 5th birth anniversary. So it's a birthday party. At their residence, 38 Kamal Kunj, Varanasi. Now venue, then time at 4:30 p.m. Very important, and date on 28th December 2021 or 2020. How the date has to be written. Don't write 28/12/2021 or 2020. So what all are required there? So the host, then the standard expressions, request the pleasure of your benign presence, request the pleasure of your gracious presence on the auspicious occasion. So it's a birthday party. You are invited for the birthday party. So you have to mention about that. And what is very, all those important details that has to be highlighted. How you can highlight your name of their son. It is put in a box. You can put it there in a box. Then the venue, how it is to be written. So it is not that you have to write in the form of a paragraph. Remember that it has to be presented well. It has to be quite attractive. So the presentation is very, very important. Not only expression, even the presentation in the case of invitation card. So very important, but many of you have not been able to write like this. If it's a formal invitation, it has to be in this format. What you have done, you have just written later. No, it will not be accepted at all. Out of 3 marks, you'll get 0 marks if you do like that. It has to be written the way it has to be drafted. Remember that. And at the end, RSVP. So if you are going to be there, you please reply, please inform. So you can write phone number, you can write email ID, Mr. and Mrs. Raj Karan. Name has to be there because you are going to give reply to the host who has invited you for the party. So here Mr. and Mrs. Raj Karan and phone number 25234761. You can write email ID also. Okay, you got it? Name of the host on the top, the standard expressions, request the pleasure of your benign presence on the auspicious whatever that is there. Whatever is very important, all those details that are to be highlighted, then the venue, date, time, and at the end, RSVP Please respond. So that will be at the end. Okay, so let's go to another example. I hope you understood this example. Very important one because quite often we come across these kind of examples in the examination. And this year, it's a compulsory. Either you have to draft invitation or you have to draft reply to the invitation. Let's go to question number 3 now. What is this question about? Your sister Nivedita is going to marry Akhilesh, son of Mr. and Mrs. S.M. Joshi, Nainital. Your father, Mr. K.S. Bardwaj, has planned to hold the wedding at Hotel Kunal, New Delhi on 25th May 2020 at 8 p.m. Write a formal invitation on behalf of Mr. and Mrs. K.S. Bardwaj, inviting guests to the auspicious occasion. Give other details. Do not exceed 50 words. What is the function? What is the occasion? What is the occasion? It's a wedding. Where it is going to be? It's going to be in a hotel. So they have mentioned about the venue and they have mentioned the date, time. Everything is mentioned there. And who are the hosts? That is also mentioned there. Okay, so what you do? You have to draft a formal invitation. Remember that you have to draft a formal invitation. What is it? It's a wedding card. Okay, it's a wedding card. So in order to invite the guests for this auspicious occasion, you are drafting what? A wedding card. You got it now? So let's see how it is to be drafted. Let's go to this example now. Mr. and Mrs. K.S. Bardwaj request the pleasure of your company. Now request the pleasure of your gracious presence or request the pleasure of your company. See, different expressions, standard expressions have been used there. On the auspicious occasion, and what is the auspicious occasion? It's a wedding. On the auspicious occasion of the marriage of their daughter Nivedita with Akhilesh. So you must have come across in wedding card how it is the son of Mr. and Mrs. S.M. Joshi of Nainital. On which day? On Friday, the 25th May 2020. So here Friday the 25th May 2021. How the wedding card is drafted, you are familiar with all that. Where is it going to be? Name of the place, and it's going to be at Hotel Kunal, New Delhi. The name of the place. So that is very important. Time is also very important whenever you are drafting there. So here Hotel Kunal, New Delhi program, Friday the 25th May 2021. Now here the details of all that. Reception of Bharat 8 p.m. Dinner 9 p.m. Wedding ceremony is going to be at 11 p.m. Saturday 26th May 2021. Okay, Dolly 5 a.m. So RSVP, yes, Bhardwaj. So please respond to that. And Bhardwaj Chemicals, Faridabad, Naive Cosmetics, New Delhi, phone numbers. In that case, if you're not, if you're attending, then also you have to inform. If you're not attending, then also you have to you have to respond. Yes, with best compliments from all relatives and friends. At the end, that with best compliments from all relatives and friends. So here, what we have seen in this case, the one who is the host, he is inviting everybody for the wedding function, and then those whom he has invited, I mean how it is to be drafted, keep it in mind. Venue is very important, time is very important, the names which has to be highlighted, the important details which have to be highlighted, the font size that is used there. So all those details are very important. So keep it in mind, go through the wedding cards that you have received, that your parents have received, then you will get a lot of ideas. The invitation cards which are there at home, if you go through all that, you will become familiar with the language that is used there in the invitation cards. And you have to draft invitation cards or invitation the way it is drafted there in the invitation cards that you have come across. I hope you understood this. Thank you. Goodbye.